Microphone checker 1, 2. Judas Hammer is here. Or just Judas. Don't even use the hammer part. Christmas is over. The selected day to celebrate the Lord's birth is done. Now it's all the post-Christmas sales, or hit that clearance rack and see what you can find. I mean, that's what most of you want anyway, right? And when you open those presents, you weren't thinking about the Lord. You weren't thinking about Christ. You were thinking about, man, I can't wait to put this new fur on the gram. I can't wait to put these pictures of me and my family getting together on the gram. The gram. Yeah. The gram. Shoot, this will probably go on the gram. Everything was closed, man. Everything was closed in Lakewood. Couldn't even get anything to eat for dinner. Everything was closed. Had to go to 7-Eleven. Somebody made cheesecake. I ate cheesecake for dinner. You know? You can always tell when you're in the Christian cities. I remember I lived in Encino. Everything was open, man. Everything was open in Encino. Encino during Christmas is just like a regular day. You know? I guess it's all the neighborhood that you live in. So what'd you get for Christmas? What'd you get for a present? Did you like what you got? Did you get anybody a present? I didn't get anybody a present. Still got to get my daughter's gift. Yeah, I know. Only get to see her on one day, so, you know, no rush, right? So what am I going to talk about today? I want to talk about Christmas past. You know? Again, if you hear any noises outside or anything like that, man, that's just ambiance. It's a remote podcast. I can do it anywhere I want, and I will. So I don't care if you like it. Now I care a little bit. Now I'm sorry. No, come back. Watched the Lakers last night. Clippers kicked their butt. Yeah, man. Look like the Clippers are going to win that chip. You know, I hate these sports shows. I mean, ever since they put these sports shows on the air, and there's a lot of them, or just two guys taking different viewpoints of the same activity, and a lot of them are ex-players, so they speak like they talk game speak, offenses, defenses, this or that, and get behind. You know, it's cool in one way, but you know, they're not the most eloquent guys in the world. I'm not saying I am. I mean, who am I to talk? I probably sound like I'm chewing on marbles, which is okay, you know. But people aren't putting me in front of millions of people to execute the English language. I think if you are supposed to be on TV, you're supposed to have the English language down. Maybe not the most extensive vocabulary, but at least past the 5th grader. I mean, a lot of these guys, you know, can't even talk, much less speak. Talking and speaking are two different things. A baby talks. Okay? An adult person speaks. That means you've polished your communicative skills. Okay? A baby just talks. Talking is just using words to get what you want. Or using words. Like a baby will just say bottle. That's talking. Bottle, 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 bottle. Okay, and it puts the picture in your head. This baby's hungry. He wants a bottle, wants the bottle. Something about this bottle. Speaking would be, mother, can I please have that bottle? Or mother, I need that bottle. May I please have that bottle, mother? Okay, have these athletes. There's a reason they paid them millions of dollars, man. It was to run a ball or to shoot a ball. I mean, if they were meant to speak, if they were meant to execute the English language, I mean, that's what they would have done, right? But it's because they're an athlete, so they're supposed to know all there is to know about the sport. Okay, that's fine. Cool, man. I mean, there are probably people in Syracuse University jumping off of buildings. I mean, that's sort of the creme de la creme if you're going to be in broadcasting at Syracuse University. If you go to the Syracuse University broadcasting school, I mean, just look at the names that come out of there, man. It's incredible. But look, man, you dropped out of college, you went pro. Now you got a microphone in front of your face. A lot of these guys aren't even aesthetically pleasing, man. It's like, yo, for real. I mean, I'm glad you wore a helmet all those years. I mean, sometimes, man, look, sometimes it's cool, but it's all about optics. Look, our show is more valid than their show. We have more validity. It's a hard word. Validity. I like, okay, our show is more valid. Validity. Because we have this guy. And he used to play, and he's really, really good. All pro. Well, why can't this dude be all pro English or all pro grammar or all pro communication? And then you get these meatheads on there and they start to go back and forth and arguing with each other like some kind of locker room, like some kind of basketball court. Grown men, semi in shape, semi muscular, arguing like women over if a touchdown went in or if some guy's feet were in bounds. Come on, dog. You serious? Grown men look like they're ready to throw down over an opinion of sports. Sports, oh my God, sports is not even important. Like, who cares? Look, I lost my love for sports when I sat there. I mean, I love my Eagles. I don't know, I'm just conditioned to like the Eagles, even though they suck. I mean, and I believe a lot of sports teams win and lose on purpose. And let me explain. Not because of gambling. Okay, probably, yeah, gambling is involved. I'm not going to touch that aspect. I'm talking about the attitude of that city. You know? There are cities that have a winning spirit, and there are cities that have a losing spirit. I believe Philadelphia kind of has a losing spirit. It has a chip on its shoulder. I believe the chip on Philadelphia's shoulder comes from stuck between New York and DC. Like, you're just a city in between. And you got good cheesesteaks. And I think Philadelphians take that to heart. And it comes out in their football team. Every time the football team starts to do good, the Eagles start to do good. It's like, well, we're doing too good. We're achieving too good. No, we better stop. We better start losing. Because in their mind, they really don't believe in themselves. I believe a lot of the Philadelphia's attitude is believing yourself up to a point. Then when you start to flutter a little bit, you suck. You suck, dude. Because, hey, look, in Jersey, South Jersey, Northern Delaware, even though, forget Northern Delaware, I haven't said that. I'm sorry. If you suck, they would tell you suck. Man, you suck. And these people aren't good themselves, man. You're ugly, and they're ugly. They're way ugly. You're fat. No, you're fat. Like, these people have no mirrors in their homes. But that's like the Eagles. Like, they take pride in booing people. But here's what it is. When you watch an Eagles game, you know they can do better. It's like they don't believe in themselves. On the field, they don't believe in themselves. Look, I remember watching the old Dallas Cowboys come down the field, or the old San Francisco 49ers come down the field, or the old Giants come down the field. And I remember, like, yo, what, Steelers? You just look at these teams, and they're coming for business. They know they're going to score. And you got to try everything to stop them. They already have that attitude. They're coming for you. With the Eagles, it's like, man, I just hope we get lucky. That's not a winner's attitude, to hope to get lucky. I hope we get lucky. Well, there's a lucky break. Eagles always seem to looking for lucky breaks. You can't win. Yeah, of course you need a lucky break. But you can't depend on your whole life of lucky breaks. It don't work, man. You got to have confidence. You got to know that you're a killer. You got to know that you're destroying people. Come on, baby. You know that. If you get a fine girl and you got a lucky break, okay, you got to keep her. You can't keep lucky breaks and not going to keep her. You know, some other guy's going to take her. She's just going to get bored and leave. You, Mr. Lucky. So I believe it's different cities have that attitude as well. You have winner cities and loser cities. Remember, Philadelphia used to be the capital of the United States. Used to be. Now it's D.C. How did you lose that title? Okay, well, it's resonant in everything you do. It's in the pores, you know? That's Philadelphia. I'm from South Jersey. You think that's even worse? No, even worse. South Jersey isn't even the good part of New Jersey. Like we're the toilet of New Jersey. We're the Alabama of the East Coast. Without the Southern accent. And the Southern accent is sexy compared to a South Jersey accent. Let me tell you something. I can't even imitate a South Jersey accent. If you listen to Bruce Willis on a bad day, sometimes you hear that South Jersey accent. Well, you know what? Just Google Channel 6 News. Okay, listen to the older newscasters. That's that dang New Jersey accent. South Jersey. Because North Jersey and Central Jersey got cool accents. Got a little New York flavor to it. Son. Yo, what's up, son? What you doing, son? What's going on, son? South Jersey is like you're gargling alcohol or something. Not even the good alcohol. Like rubbing alcohol. Horrible. So I don't have South Jersey. Well, one dude on ESPN, I forget his name, shooting guy. I mean, I think he went to one of the Philadelphia universities. Yeah, he has a New Jersey, Philadelphia accent. But back to these dudes, man. It's cachet, man. It's all about the cachet. Because these football players and basketball players and baseball, they're not even the smartest dudes, man. They're not even smart guys. You can tell a lot of them aren't even smart, man. Like, I wouldn't even trust these dudes to change my oil. Now, I can't even change my own oil, but I wouldn't trust them to do it. Meatheads, man. But sports is not important. If sports are important in your life, then your life has lost importance. Okay, back to why I don't think, or why I lost my lust. Not love, it's lust for sports. I remember the Eagles lost this game, and it was a heart-wrench. And I'm feeling bad. Because New Jersey, South Jersey, we don't have a whole lot to do. So Eagles Sunday, Eagles win, our whole week is good. Eagles lose, our whole week is bad. Like, we determine our worth through the wins and losses of a football team. So I remember at the end of this heartbreaking loss, the Eagles did some horrible play and lost the game. And I'm feeling horrible. But then I look on the field, these dudes are laughing. They're hugging, they're smiling. I'm like, hold up, man. These are all millionaires laughing on the field, playing a game they love, drinking the best Gatorade, eating the best food, doing all the best things. Sorry, it's car starting up, like I said, you're going to hear some things. They're probably going to a strip club, probably dating strippers, models, whatever. Maybe an actress here or there. Porn star here or there. Going to be eating at the best restaurants, places I can never afford to go to. Laughing. And here my dumb ass is up here with my whole day ruined because of a game. These dudes don't even care about. It's all about money. So that's when I lost my love for football, basketball. Yeah, I get caught by the hype. Like I saw the Clippers and Lakers game. Okay, I wanted to really see how good the Clippers were. But these dudes, $1 million homes, rich cars, beautiful women. They don't care about the game, man. You care more about the game because they've marketed to you so well. Ever since you were a little kid, you've been indoctrinated into the NFL, indoctrinated into the NBA, indoctrinated into the NHL, indoctrinated into Major League Baseball. I mean, I remember growing up, if you didn't like a sport team, you were a nerd, you were an outsider. What? You don't like a sports team? Now you got women Groups of women sitting there watching sports. Now, whose marketing idea was that? It's the most disgusting thing to sit there and hear a pile of women talk about football. Like they know nothing about football. Nothing. I mean, I know about football, and what taught me football, honestly, was playing Madden. Madden taught me about football. I mean, I used to play in the backyard. I never actually played organized football. I didn't want to get hit. What, are you serious? Hell no. I didn't want to get tackled. Man, I had rickety legs. Man, no thank you. Brain damage, people being paralyzed, no. I like watching people play football, but I would never play. I used to play tackle in the backyard, and people got hurt. People had bones broken back there. I play football, man. I watch it, but I like to play Madden. And Madden has all the offenses, all the defenses. You just study, man. And then you can take those offenses. You look on the field like, yeah, that's what they're doing. That's why they're playing a zone. That's why they're playing that's why they're blitzing. That's what the guys on the edge are for. That's what a run up the middle's for. It's teaching you the games. And then when you watch the real game, you're like, oh, man. Like, I know a holding. When I see a yellow flag, I know what. And when it's holding, I know when it's penalty. Look, I know all these things. Offsides, pass interference, face mask. You know the play. You know before the ref even says what it is. Thank you, John Madden. Thank you, Madden. I love playing Madden more than watching the real game. My Eagles win when I play Madden. Now, I can't get into the video basketball games. I really don't get into basketball anymore, man. It's just, LeBron James comes down to LAY. You got people with problems. I think LA has become such a celebrity city. Anybody who's a little bit of a celebrity moves here. From all over the world. Sports, movies, porn, everywhere. Moves here. It's okay. I mean, I can't stop people from moving here. I don't want to stop them from moving here. I want to live here in a nice big mansion somewhere. Even if it's not my mansion, I should rent a room in a mansion. It's cool, man. It's what it is. LeBron James, living in LA, from Cleveland, Miami. What? Miami was pretty cool. Why didn't you stay there? I talked about Florida in another podcast. Listen, you really don't want to live in Florida. I mean, in about 20 years, the whole state's going to be underwater anyway. And crocodiles and alligators and anacondas will be eating you. Munching on your carcass. Your bloated, tan carcass. But nobody wants to see these goofballs. Look, number one, a lot of these guys, man, like they were goofballs growing up. You can't be cool being 7 feet tall. You're goofy, man. You're just a goofy person with a jump shot. Big linebacker, man. You're just a big stupid guy. Now you got reading stuff off a teleprompter. You can't even read. Yeah, you were all pro, all world. Safety. But man, you're not safe near a teleprompter. Or cards. Man, it must be a nightmare producing those shows. And the arguments are so just insane. I would like just it's insanity hearing a pile of stupid people argue. And then some of these people get podcasts. And they abuse your ears with podcasts. Come on, man. Who are these people? I mean, what's going to be next, man? Who are they going to have next? I bet what's going to happen is they're actually going to have people commentating because they have players mic'd up now. So they're probably going to have players play a game and then commentate on the same game. Or they're going to have them come in and commentate on a game going on after their game. Or they're just going to mic them up and have them just do the whole thing from the sideline. Hey, this is Jim. I just do an interception. He ran a go route, but they were playing a 3-2. So I wasn't able to see the safety over the defender. The wide receiver didn't cut back, and that's why that happened. Okay, back to you on the defensive side. Well, I saw the safety over undercutting, and I just, I went there and I caught the ball and first down, and there we go, to the coach. Yeah, well, that was a bad. So it's just going to go to each player. It's going to start commentating on the field. You know, I threw the touchdown because they called the V route Mississippi go. Um, Number 45, or Gerald as we call him, J Dog, ran down the sideline. He caught the ball. He outran the safety. We knew he would. He got world class speed. The safety, has a sprained ankle. He's just healing, and we knew we get him. Back to you, coach. Well, I know if I called that play, the safety was having a few health issues, so we decided to exploit it. Okay, to you, wide receivers coach. Yeah, well, we primed that all. I worked on that all practice. I just said, if we could just get you outside on him, he has to turn on that ankle. That's how it is, man. That's what the game's gonna be. That's what the game's gonna be. You got the sideline correspondents. A lot of them are women now because men are so sensitive. They're so confrontational. Like if you're a male sports reporter and you ask another male athlete something, it's almost going to come to blows. So you get a woman in there and they're looking at the woman like, oh man, she's pretty, man, and I might have a shot. Let me be nice. Because a lot of these guys are trained to be nice to women. Oh, you're so tall. You're so big. I like the way you play the sport. Thanks, baby. Thank you. I do 225 on the bench press 75 times. Oh, you're so strong. You're so strong. You know what else is better strong? Your 401k. Oh, baby. I don't do my own taxes. I'll give that to Saul. Saul does my taxes. I can't count past 10. Can't count past 10? Wow, you just keep looking better and better. Ah, thanks, baby. Appreciate that. I don't know, man. I remember back when they tried to get comedians to be Dennis Miller. They tried to get him to be on Monday Night Football. I mean, that was horrible. That was like having just this big geek watching the game. I don't even think he knew what he was talking about. I mean, that producer probably got fired, man. I don't know. Sports just don't have the same appeal, man. It's like when you go to the kitchen and you see your favorite food being prepared, and the chef is not what you think the chef was supposed to be. Like you picture a chef being this tall, regal French dude, and you're like, wow, man, that guy knows how to cook. But you go back there and you see this small Guatemalan guy with a gut and tight jeans and cowboy boots, wearing a Guatemala soccer hat backwards, cooking your creme brulee. And it's like, man, I don't really, this creme brulee isn't what I thought it was. Just because you put a pile of muscle mouth guys on the air does not make your sports show better than the rest. But it's all competition. You got Jerry Rice, we got Eric Dickerson. But these guys, a lot of the, and to be in their defense, a lot of these guys are alpha personalities anyway. So if you get them in the room, they're going to try to be the best. So if they're going to do an announcing gig, they're probably going to go all the rigmarole and go through everything that needs to be done to do it. So to be fair, some of these guys probably take the challenge and probably excel. They probably don't want to look like idiots when they go on TV, and they know it. So they go out there and they take the classes, take an acting class, take a performing class. They do everything. They got the money so they can invest in themselves. And there you go, man. You're polished to work. You're at least a mid-level announcer. You don't got the cachet of somebody from the Syracuse School of Broadcasting, but hey, you're serviceable. You're good. They're not going to ask you to speak that much anyway. I mean, they got two announcers who are trained in the art of communication, or broadcast communication. And then they got the athlete who they defer to. They let him speak for a little bit, like they say, hey, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Mike Vick. Well, I ran, and he's a good quarterback. He could run okay. I like him. Mike, you're looking, the producer's in his ear, because remember, they all have the little ear things. Mike, you're looking too aggressive. Smile more. And he runs. Pretty good quarterback. And I like, yeah, see, okay, back to you, Tom. Well, then they got the people who execute the $10 words. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy. Who got the sauce? Anyway, That's just my 2 cents on this whole matter. You know, I didn't know what to talk about after Christmas, and I'll watch the Lakers game, and then I go to YouTube every once in a while. And I watch these sports shows, and I'm just I don't know. There's nothing else to do. You know, maybe I'll find a hobby. Oh wait, this is my hobby. This is Judas, and I'm out of here like last year, just like a reindeer. Bye. Oh, I mean peace. Peace sounds better than bye.